I'm Frasier Crane.
I know. I've seen your show. I'm Holly.
Holly, yes, I've seen your name tag.
Yeah. Eyes up here, pal.
Yes, okay, sorry.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Patricia Heaton joins the cast this season as well as bartender Holly. Just in your first scenes together, it kind of feels like Frasier and Holly have this opposites attract chemistry, almost like Sam and Diane on Cheers. So what do you think, what attracts them to each other being so different?
Well, I think honestly, I think what is attractive about people, I mean, you know, short of just the instant sort of physical, like, wow, you know, thing like, you know, Warner Brothers cartoons, is intellect.
I'm a bit of a Rodolfo.
Yeah.
La Boheme.
Well, let's just hope you find a Mimi with a better immune system.
You like opera?
I sure don't.
They are kindred intellects. They may like different things, but you can see a connection that's mental that becomes one that's could become physical, you know, that would be expanded to that, at least that exploration. But the thing we fall in love with, you know, it's the eyes and the brains. I mean, that's honestly what we really fall in love with. Then I guess there are some other parts, but you know, that's, you know, it's not. I think that we'll leave that to the young at heart.
No, I don't know if it's always eyes and brains.
Yeah, I know. but I think that's what keeps people around.
Yeah.
You know, I do think that. I think there's got to be that.
We've seen, you know, the character Frasier sort of go after the high socialite status woman, the erudite, the academic, and Patty's not playing that in this. She's playing very much like blue collar, kind of salt of the earth, like doesn't take any nonsense. And there's something sort of nice about seeing Frasier in that dynamic of like sort of being a fish out of water. Like she takes him to a hockey game, which is obviously funny to see Frasier at a hockey game. But I think it sort of strips away like all the superficialities, and it's just like they just genuinely have Patty and Kelsey just genuinely have a chemistry and a connection, and it comes through in those characters in a nice, sort of different way than we've seen Frasier with women in the past.
It's an intangible. You can try to scientifically put things together and mix and match, but really when it comes down to it, it's chemistry, and it's either there or it ain't.
You know, if you're not tending bar at Don Giovanni next week,
I'm
maybe...
sorry. I'm seeing someone right now.
Oh, too bad.
Yeah.
Now you've got me rooting against love.
Oh.
Now, there is a complication there because Holly says she has a boyfriend, so but we know that she's going to be back. So how did they sort of work through that?
You know, it was just before we started production when we started to think about, like, maybe it would be nice to give Frasier a romantic interest, and Kelsey immediately said, oh, Patty, we got to get her on. We knew that we had her for one early episode and then some later episodes, and so in a way it was out of necessity. Like let's have them meet each other. Let's see some of those sparks, and then let's hold off. You know, you kind of know that she's got to come back because it's why would Patty Heaton be the bartender?
It was nice meeting you. Happy Valentine's Day.
But then what does Frasier do about the complication that Holly has a boyfriend? Because we know we see her again at some point.
He kills him.
Spoiler alert.
He always thought, you know, what the hell, you know, homicide is
Gets very dark.
something I do not
Razor.
Yeah, right.
But it's very fun. It's, you know, those fun.
Keep
it lighthearted.
He's changing outfits.
Yeah,
I love it.
stabbing someone through a curtain. It's like, oh no, it's
Oh, this happened
not the
again.
boyfriend. It's my son.
Classic
Yeah.
Frasier.